Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is your hostess with the mostest, Queen Charisma, and I'm back with another commentary video. Y'all. Okay, I have a theory. Here, okay? And shout out to the person who left the comment to basically look into this. That's why I'm looking into this. The entire family, y'all. I kid you not. The entire family got PPP loans. Now we're gonna get into it because this is important. This is important. We're gonna get into it. Let me get this intro out the way. Right. Welcome everyone. I see you on the chat. Make sure you're a subscriber of the channel so that you are notified whenever I go live and you can participate in the live chat. All right. Everything's alleged and in my own opinion. Now, we do still want justice for Shanquella. Please don't get that mixed up. But there are some weird stuff. There's some weird stuff going on right now. Okay. And I'm thinking this may be a reason why the FBI is taking their sweet time in this case because the whole family, y'all, from the daddy to the mama to Shanquella to everybody got a PPP loan except for guess who? Is one person in this family who didn't get the PPP loan, and coincidentally, that person created the GoFundMe. You cannot make this stuff up. Okay, so I'm gonna try to break this down as simple as I can for y'all. Okay. All right. So welcome everyone. I see Shandeli. Welcome. You said not me finna catch a live. Hey, yep. Welcome, girl. Rod, welcome. Welcome. Daryl, welcome. You said we wait with anticipation for the Queen Charisma. Hey, appreciate y'all. Yeah, I've been trying to avoid, speaking on the family and what I've found in my research, but I would be it would be dishonest for me not to say that it's weird, not to say that this may be something that is the reason why the FBI is taking so long because all of them got PPP loans. And if this was fraudulent, if these PPP loans were fraudulent, y'all, then Houston, we got a problem. We got a problem. If fraudulent PPP loans was used to purchase that villa in Mexico, we got a problem. We got a problem, right? Hello, Doja. Anthony, welcome. Isaac, welcome. Bria or Briaz, welcome. Yeah, welcome, Jasmine. Yep, and I'm gonna show y'all the receipts. Welcome, Jasmine. I.E. Toya, welcome. Christy, welcome. Shout out to Mississippi. I hope y'all doing good out there. I know this weather is crazy right now. Y'all be safe out there as much as you can, okay? It's definitely skeletons in the closet. Welcome, Kitty. Welcome, Living Life. Shout out to NYC. Welcome. Appreciate all of my subscribers from all over the world. I got subscribers in third world countries watching. Shout out to y'all too. Vicky Black, welcome, and Merry Christmas Eve to everybody who celebrated. Okay. Now let me break this down for y'all. Okay. Lord have mercy. You ain't gonna believe this. I'm gonna show y'all. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to start with Shanquella. We're gonna have to start with Shanquella PPP loans. So let's go. We just gotta get right into it. Okay, we still want justice, but I'm just asking the question: could this be why? Right? And we're gonna get into all my tabs up there too. Could this be why the FBI is taking longer in this case? Because if you messing with the FBI, this is federal. This is federal funding. Am I right? This is federal funding, right? So that's the FBI. If these were fraudulent PPP loans, all of them said the same thing, right? And I thought he was a truck driver. This says motor vehicle towing, right? That's her daddy. Salamandra, independent contractor. Everybody just got their own business or what? Khalil Cook. Same thing, independent contractor. So we're going to get into this, okay? Gerald Jackson. Boy. Sole proprietorship, right? And then I looked up Quilla Long. That's how you say her name, Tequila. That's literally how you say her name and spell it. I tried it with one L. I tried it with two L's. It's not showing up. So Quilla Long is the only one who did not get a PPP loan. And guess who created the GoFundMe? You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. Okay, so I'm gonna go back one by one. Okay, I just wanted to show y'all the tabs I have up here. Now, Shanquella Robinson, the 25-year-old woman who was basically murdered in Los Cabos, Mexico. She was with 6 other people, allegedly, because we don't know who stepped in foot in that villa. We don't know who stepped out of that villa. But that's all the information that we know because those names were on that document, right? Now, Shanquella, she had got 2 PPP loans. She got 2 PPP loans for $20,833. That's a lot of money, right? That's a lot of money. So this is her first one. So she got 2 of these loans. She got one. The first one she got was on April 2021, just last year, April 2021. She got $20,833 for the first one. Okay. The second loan was in May. The next month, she got $20,833. Now, I got my calculator here. I already calculated it, but we're going to go ahead for everybody to hear. $20,833 times 2 is $41,666 total within 2 months. This is how, in my opinion, she was able to travel. This is how she was able to get Gucci and gold teeth and all these things. Unfortunately, this community, when those PPP loans came, it was a lot of scamming going on. Now, I don't know if Khalil Cook set them up or hooked them up or what was it, but all of them got pretty much the same amount. Bernard Robinson got the same exact amount. So somebody had to, in my opinion, put in the same type of information in order to get it, okay? Now, we know Shanquella had her own businesses, but with the PPP loans, you had to have your business for what? At least 2 or more years, if I'm not mistaken. I never got one. So, but I looked into that because there was a lot of scamming going on. People was getting arrested. And basically it said you had to have a business established, I'm gonna say allegedly, for at least 2 or more years. I don't know when she opened up the hair braiding business. I don't know when she opened up that boutique. But all I can say is that money to travel, this money to go to Vegas and go to Jamaica, this is where their money came from, in my opinion. Now, if this is a fraud, if they filled this out and these are fraudulent, that's going to be a whole nother story. And that could be possibly why this case is taking too long. The FBI is looking into them too, just like they did with George Floyd and anyone else who basically have a past. They're going to look into your past, whether we like it or not. Yes, it's sad what happened. Yes, we want justice, but this is what the feds is going to look into because this is their money. Okay. So, and welcome everyone. Welcome. All this is public information, by the way. All right. So the first one here, the second one here, totaling $41,666. Right. Let's go to Bernard, her father. He said in an interview that he did truck driving. I don't know if he does towing on the side or if this was made up. I really don't know. But as you can see, it says Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Bernard Robinson, right? He received the exact same amount on the exact same month, $20,833. And he said that he does towing. But in several interviews, and again, I'm just asking questions. I'm not telling you what to believe. I'm just bringing this information to your attention because someone left me a comment and I thought it was very interesting. In the interview with the griot, he told the guy that he was a truck driver, right? He told the guy that he was a truck driver. So again, I don't know if he does vehicle towing. Wouldn't that be something he would have brought up? Oh, I do truck driving and I tow vehicles on the side. I have my own car towing company. I don't know if that's true or not. But this is something that the FBI is going to look into. And actually, he got two as well. The first one he got April 2021. He got actually two. He got both of them in April of 2021. Two PPP loans. So again, that's $41,666 just between Shanquella and Bernard. Let's times two. That's $83,332 just between Shanquella and her father. They both got two PPP loans, okay? Stick with me now, okay? Stick with me. Two PPP loans each, total $83,332. This is why he said he did not need the money. They had money from these PPP loans, in my opinion. And again, everything is alleged. Everything is alleged. But this is just why I feel he didn't need the money, because he already accumulated two PPP loans just last year. You're not going to blow all that money up, especially if you're not buying grills and you're not traveling. This is how he got his Mercedes Benz, in my opinion. Right? People buying homes with this money. So between Shanquella getting two PPP loans, one in April, one in May, both for $20,833. Her father got the exact same amount, $20,833, but he got both of his. He got two fat checks April of last year. This is why he didn't need no money. This is why the funeral was paid for. This is why he said, don't start the GoFundMe. They had this money. Now, Salamandra Robinson also received PPP loans. I believe she got one. Let me check really quick. Yeah, it looks like she just got one. She stated that she's an independent contractor. I don't know her career. I don't know what she does. But this is what I see, the same exact amount for $20,833, the same amount that Bernard got, but he got two PPP loans, and the same amount that Shanquella got, but she got two PPP loans. So let's go ahead and add Salamandra's to the total. Okay, so we got to add another $20,833 so far between Salamandra Robinson, Bernard Robinson, and Shanquella Robinson. We are looking at, from the feds, $104,165. This is what I mean when I say they did not need the money. For people who said they needed the money, I'm giving you a receipt proving to you that they did not need the money. They did not need the GoFundMe. Quilla Long needed the GoFundMe because she's the only one who didn't get a PPP loan, in my opinion. They have the money for lawyers and whatever else they need. They got the money. Between Shanquella Robinson, two PPP loans for $20,833. Bernard Robinson, two PPP loans for $20,833. Salamandra Robinson, she received one PPP loan for $20,833. Ain't no way you could tell me this is a coincidence. They have the money. This is what allowed them to travel. This is what allowed them to go to Jamaica and all these other places, Vegas and all these other places, and all these nice hairdos, just like anyone else who got their hands on a PPP loan. They was buying gold grills. They was buying cars. They were traveling. The same thing. All right. And if it's already forgiven, because I doubt it was paid in full or forgiven, then that was free money. A lot of people scammed. They scammed, period. I'm not saying that they did, but I'm just questioning, what if this is the reason why the FBI is taking longer than usual? If these are fraudulent PPP loans, that's going to be a problem. The whole family, except for Quilla Long. Except for Quilla Long. I put Quilla Long's information in, her name, which is Tequila. Okay, her name is Tequila. Tequila Long. As you can see, I already put it in there. North Carolina. Search. No results found. Now, and I did that with one L. Then I said, okay, let me try it with another L. Maybe I spelled it wrong. Search. No results found. So Quilla Long, the one who started the GoFundMe, right? She's the only one who did not get a PPP loan. Now, between Salamandra Robinson, $20,833. Bernard Robinson, two PPP loans for $20,833. Shanquella Robinson, two PPP loans for $20,833. That is totaling $104,165. If these are fraudulent loans, somebody ain't gonna be arrested, because then they got to look at who purchased the villa. That villa is $5,000 per night. It says something like $1,000 to $5,000 per night. Okay, it's no longer listed on Cabo Villas. It's on different rental sites like hotel.com and other sites. So that was a luxury villa right by the sea, right by the ocean. That was $1,000 to $5,000 per night. So when people say they didn't have the money, I want to ask, how didn't they have the money when they had multiple PPP loans of $20,833? They all had the same amount. You want to tell me that's a coincidence? $20,833. $20,833. Two. Bernard Robinson, $20,833. $20,833. Two of them. Salamandra, $20,833. All of them got their own job. All of them are independent contractors. They didn't need the money. Like I said, this is why Quilla Long was the one who started it, because she's the only one who didn't get no PPP loan, in my opinion. That's why the dad said, I don't want nothing to do with that GoFundMe, because he had money. He had the money left over from two PPP loans of $20,833. Khalil Cook had a PPP loan. Guess how much? $20,833. I'm going to let this sit here really quick. Khalil Cook, one of the Cabo Six, the same amount, got it in May. They all got it around April or May. Salamandra got hers May 2021. This is why they love Khalil, right? In my opinion. Khalil got his May 2021. Bernard got his April 2021. He got two, April 2021. Shanquella got two, one in April of 2021, just last year, and then one in May for $20,833. This is why they were going on luxury trips, and I don't know if they went on cruises and buying Gucci and all these different hairstyles. And this is why Bernard said he didn't want nothing to do with the GoFundMe. Okay. Now, Khalil, he listed his as an independent contractor, just like Shanquella Robinson, independent contractor. Bernard said his industry was motor vehicle towing. I never heard him mention that in any interviews. And independent contractor. Is this a coincidence that the entire family, except for Quilla Long, got a PPP loan, allegedly? Is this a coincidence that they got the same amount, $20,833, around the same damn time? Do we want justice? Of course we want justice for Shanquella. That doesn't justify what happened to her or anything like that. That was still foul. It's still, we want justice still. But I'm letting you guys know that this is some of the things why I believe the FBI is taking too long. They're looking into the family too. Now, if these funds are fraudulent, that's a whole nother issue. The feds in the United States, they are not concerned with what Mexico found. They're not concerned with the police report from Mexico. They're not concerned with what they say on the autopsy. What they're concerned with is what happened in the United States, and they're doing their own investigation, text messages between everybody, because this could have been about money. Khalil's the only one who knew because he probably helped them. That was probably they street dude. You know, you always got one street dude. Oh, if you give me $5,000 from your PPP loan, I got you. I know what to put. I know what to say. I didn't heard it all. I didn't heard it all. Okay. I didn't heard it all, especially during the pandemic. They were literally asking people who wanted a PPP loan. I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with that shit, because y'all gonna get the fuck arrested. I can't afford to have none of this bullshit on my record. I'm good. I will work. I'm good. I don't need to flex on nobody. I don't need to. Nope. I'm good. Right? But Khalil Cook, in my opinion, aka one of the Cabo Six, he knew that Shanquella had 2 PPP loans. She got money from this. This is why the family was going on trips and stuff, right? At least Salamandra, Shanquella, and Quilla Long was. But Quilla Long, like I said, we're going to get to Gerald Jackson. Quilla Long didn't have one. Quilla Long did not get a PPP loan. I don't know if she didn't have her own business or what. Again, I don't know these people's occupations, but from what they put on the PPP loan, it says independent contractor. So I don't know if they are still working or not. Bernard said he's working as a truck driver, not a vehicle tower. So this is relevant because if this was fraudulent, y'all, this case is not going to be credible at all. If Shanquella purchased the villa, if her and Khalil got the villa together, right? Because they went together, right? If her and Khalil got the villa together using PPP loan money, and these PPP loans are a fraud, then Houston, we gonna have a motherfucking problem. Houston, we gonna have a problem. Everybody got one or more PPP loans worth $20,833. This is why Bernard said he didn't need the money. He had 2 PPP loans last year of $20,833. Was that how he was able to afford the Mercedes-Benz? Put a down payment on the home, right? Clear up some credit. Get some credit fixed, right? So you can get you a home, right? So y'all can leave if you got an issue with it. I'm not going to argue with you. Just get out of my chat. Matter of fact, let me block your ass out of my chat. If this is irrelevant to you, get the hell out of my chat. Now you're blocked. Now you watch with your mouth closed. Now, to everyone else who's thinking for themselves, if these are fraudulent PPP loans, y'all, we will have a problem in this case. It's no coincidence that they all got the same amount. The same amount. The same amount. The same amount. It's no coincidence. So if these are fraudulent loans, y'all, and we didn't even add Khalil's yet to the total. Let me add his to the grand total. All right. Let's start with Shanquella again. We're gonna start with Shanquella. She got 2 PPP loans, one in April of last year and one in May for $20,833. Let me bring up the calculator so y'all know it's real. Let me bring up the calculator so you know it's real. I want you to see these numbers. And this is the reason why Bernard wasn't tripping off of no GoFundMe, in my opinion. And Salamandra wasn't tripping off no GoFundMe because they had PPP loans. So let me see. Give me a quick second. So we got 2 for Shanquella. I gotta take some notes here. Give me a quick second. We got 2 PPP loans for Shanquella, right? Of $20,833. We got 2 from Bernard Robinson, right here. $20,833 twice. Then Salamandra, looks like she only received 1. She received the coronavirus related PPP loan of $20,833. Khalil received 1, it looks like, of $20,833. I'm going to put that off to the side because Gerald Jackson, he's next, but he's not a part of this family. So they said they traveled with Khalil. Khalil went on trips with them, right? Khalil went on trips with them. That's what they said. Khalil went on trips with them last year, right? Is this why they liked them so much? He was the street dude. I could get it for you at a price. I can get it for you at a price. Right? So let's go ahead and add all this up. I'm probably have to do it from the internet. Give me 1 second because my app on my computer is not showing up. Give me a quick second. I'm gonna do a calculator, online calculator real quick so that y'all can see the numbers. Okay, let's see. We got our calculator here. Now I got it on a piece of paper here. So we're gonna do Shanquella's first. $20,833. She had 2 of them times 2. $41,666. Now let's do Bernard's. He had 2 of them as well. So we could just actually add another one, right? We could add another $41,666 to this. 41,666. Between Bernard and Shanquella, you get $83,322 total. Now let's add the mother, Salamandra Robinson, 20,000. Let's add, where's that add sign? Right here. $20,833. Okay. So between Shanquella, her father, and her mother, they all received in total $104,165 from the federal government. Let's add Khalil's, because they said Khalil was part of the family to them, right? Plus $20,833 for Khalil. We're sitting here, ladies and gentlemen, at a whopping $124,998 that was taken from the federal government. Lord have mercy. Now, let's go and look at Gerald Jackson, because Gerald Jackson, he got himself a PPP loan too. How can an extortionist, a felon, how were they allowed to get PPP loans? I don't understand. Right? He said independent artists, writers, and performers. He got the lowest amount of $8,332 in May of 2021. So the only person who did not get a loan was Quilla Long. There's no results found using tequila with 2 L's, using tequila with 1 L, Long, North Carolina. There's no results. It's no results found. None found. So out of the whole family, right? Out of the whole family, Quilla Long was the only one who did not get a PPP loan. And she was the one, coincidentally, who started the GoFundMe. Now she has in her bank account, because this is going to her account, $401,844, almost $500,000. And she said this is for the Robinson family. This is for legal expenses, right? This for legal expenses. This, do it look like they needed some more money? Does it look like they needed any more money? They didn't. That's why the funeral was paid for. It was not used with the GoFundMe money. So again, if these are fraudulent PPP loans, that could be a reason why, right? To appear. That could be a reason why the FBI is taking longer than usual and not telling them anything. Because if they got these loans using false information, because they all, what a coincidence, they all got the same amount around the same time. They all went on trips and traveled together, right? He was the closest to the family, right? That's what they said. Oh, what did Quilla Long say? I liked Khalil. I liked Khalil, right? They all got the same amount around the same time. Bernard had 2 PPP loans. Shanquella had 2 PPP loans. They didn't need any GoFundMe. This is why they didn't create the GoFundMe. This is why Quilla Long created it, because she was the only one, in my opinion, who did not get a PPP loan. So she was first up. That's why she ignored what Bernard said when he said he didn't want He didn't want nothing to do with the GoFundMe. He didn't approve. He's in her head. She's probably like, well, I'm about to start it then because I didn't get me no money. I didn't get no PPP loan. Quilla got the PPP loan. Her daddy got the PPP loan. My mama got the PPP loan. I didn't get no PPP loan, so I'm starting this. I'm starting this. Trolls will be blocked. Get your ass out of my chat and mind your fucking business. Go on to another channel. Go on to another channel because I'm not stopping what I'm talking about. Get your retarded ass and go to another channel. Get the fuck out of my chat because your ass will be blocked. If you don't like it, leave, motherfucker. This is public information. And if your ass got one, I'll do a video on your bitch ass too. So, this is just really interesting. This is really interesting. Because the only one in the family who didn't get a PPP loan, Quilla Long, what do you know? She's the first one. She's the one to organize a GoFundMe with Tamika Mallory, allegedly. This going to her account. She said, I'm going to get mines. I'm going to get mines. Shanquella had hers. She had two of them. Two $20,833 loans. This is where the Gucci and the makeup and all the outfits and the traveling and the food and I mean, come on, man. We've seen it go down during the pandemic. Everybody and their mama, literally, right? Everybody and their mama join in on this PPP loan scam. Now, and again, I don't know if these are fraudulent or not, but it's very odd that they got the same amount. All four of them, Khalil, Salamandra, Bernard had two with the same amount, $20,833, and Shanquella had two with the same exact amount, $20,833. I don't think that's a coincidence. I think Khalil did help them out. I think somebody entered that same exact information, changed up the industry a little bit, right? Motor vehicle towing. We thought you were a truck driver. This is what the feds are going to look at, whether y'all like it or not. This is what they looking into. They looking into your background to see how credible you are. They're looking to see if you ever defrauded the government. This is what they're looking at. So Khalil and Shanquella both went to Cabo, Mexico, right? Los Cabos, Mexico. They both had the money to get the villa. Who else got the villa? That villa was $1,000 to $5,000 a night. $1,000 to $5,000 a night. Where do you think they got that money from? That was a luxury villa. That villa had a private chef. That villa had marble floors. That was a luxury villa by the ocean side. That was at max $5,000 per night. At the very least, $1,000 per night. Who you think paid for it? Now, and I looked at the other Cabo 6. I didn't see any PPP loans. So I doubt that they paid for it. I think Khalil and Shanquella were the ones with the money. And they were the ones who paid for it. And Shanquella possibly had money left over. Khalil possibly had money left over. Right? And that's how they were able to afford that luxury villa. So now we're going to go to Gerald Jackson. All right, I've already have several videos exposing this guy, this character here, right? So now, first, before we get into that, we can all assume just by the PPP loans given last year, I mean, they could have blew all the money on traveling. It's possible, but realistically, especially if you're older, are you really gonna blow all that money if you're older? I can see if you're younger, because Khalil and Shanquella was blowing the money allegedly on the villas and traveling and all this stuff, the businesses and whatever, right? Buying material things, gold teeth, and all this stuff. So yeah, I think that this money was used to buy that villa, to rent that villa out. Khalil, that's why they needed Shanquella. Because she had 2 PPP loans. So she had double what Khalil had. And she put it back into her business. So she was getting money from the businesses as well. And having money left over from the PPP loan, the 2 PPP loans. Same with Bernard. That's why he didn't want nothing to do with the GoFundMe, because he probably knew that the feds will be looking into whether they got a PPP loan, whether they defrauded the government, whether they have a criminal background. This is what the feds are going to look into too. This is what the feds are going to look into too. Period. So, whether these loans were legit or whether they were fraudulent, that's going to be for the feds to decide. I'm just bringing this to y'all attention because somebody brought it to mind. Now, Gerald Jackson. I just don't understand how he received a PPP loan for $8,332 when he has felony charges. This don't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. Let me know who the trolls are and I'm going to block them. Who's the trolls? Let me know, because I probably already blocked them. But if I see one here, blocked, let me know who the trolls are. And I will block their ass. They don't have no say-so over here. You don't run my channel. Be mad outside of the fucking channel, outside of the chat. You subscribe just to talk shit, you will be blocked. All your accounts will be blocked. Test me if you want to. Test me if you want to. So y'all let me know any of the trolls who come on in. Okay? And I will consider other moderators. Because we need mods who are actually here. So this is Gerald Jackson. He put a sole proprietorship. He's an independent artist, writer, and performer. He received the PPP loan May of 2021 in the amount of $8,332. Is it a coincidence that Gerald, Khalil, Salamandra Robinson, Bernard Robinson, and Shanquella Robinson all received PPP loans? But is it even more of a coincidence that Khalil, Salamandra, Bernard, and Shanquella received the same exact amount of $20,833 at the same damn time? You think the feds ain't looking into this? This is their money. This is federal government money. So if it's not legit, then that is going to hurt the case. It's going to hurt the case if these are fraudulent. Then we're going to have a real problem. Because then they're going to have to look at who paid for the villa. Where did that money come from? Who paid for that luxury oceanside villa that was at max $5,000 a night? At least $1,000 per night. And they all are forgiven, right? What a coincidence. Paid in full or forgiven. We doubt it was paid in full. More than likely, they applied to have it forgiven, right? Everybody got the same information, the same amount of money. That's not a coincidence. That's not that's not a coincidence, period. So I have a feeling that they all filled out these PPP loans around the same time and put in around this about the same information, except for Bernard. He put that he did motor vehicle towing. I have not seen anything from my research that he owns a towing company or anything like that. I mean, I could be wrong, but from my research and from what he said out of his own mouth, he's a truck driver. So this is just interesting. Again, shout out to the person who brought this up. This could be a reason why it's taking a while. That's not a coincidence. This is federal government money. So these better be legit. Because somebody else gonna be in trouble too. And in my opinion, this is why Bernard Robinson said that he don't want nothing to do with the GoFundMe, because he already had money. He probably would have felt guilty with the GoFundMe, but guess who didn't feel guilty? The only person, Quilla Long, who didn't get no money from the PPP loans. They was paying for her tickets, more than likely. Paying for her tickets, paying for her. You know how you got one person in the group don't got no money? Everybody else got money, like, okay, we'll pitch in to help you out. We'll pitch in to help you out then. I think that's what kind of happened here. She was the only one who did get a PPP loan. But she was traveling, right? She was traveling with everybody. So they had to like probably slide her a little money, help her out. So she's the one who started it. Not Bernard, not Salamandra, Quilla Long, coincidentally, the only one who didn't get a PPP loan. Right? You can look this up yourself. I did my research. So that is interesting. That's weird to me. Just between Khalil, Salamandra, Bernard, and Shanquella, $124,998 from the feds. So these better be legit, or this is going to affect the case. It's going to affect the outcome too. Now, Gerald Jackson. I just don't understand how an extortionist, how a felon who committed crimes by, what did he do? 19 or two? He was charged with 19 bomb threats, but he did 20 bomb threats to schools and other public buildings and public businesses. How the hell did he get a PPP loan right before he went to jail? Right? Because he just got out of jail in 2021. He served 11 months for extorting a North Carolina attorney. So how was he able to get a PPP loan? You think the feds are not looking into this? Do you think the feds are not looking into this? Something is off. And in my opinion, this is the reason why the family didn't want the GoFundMe, but Quilla Long, since she was the only one who didn't get a PPP loan, allegedly, I don't see it, but it looks like she's the only one who didn't get a PPP loan, right? Shanquella, Bernard, Salamandra, the mother, and Khalil, they got PPP loans. And Gerald Jackson got one too. The only one, Quilla Long. Quilla Long. And Quilla Long started the fundraiser. Still open. People still donating. Is this not enough money for lawyers and attorneys and whatever else y'all say they need the money for? Oh yeah, they need the money, right? They need the money. They done got 2 of these. They need the money though, right? They need the money. Yeah. Believe whatever you want to believe. I'm going to still ask questions. I'm going to still ask questions. Something ain't right. Something is not right. Huh. So a lot of people took advantage of these PPP loans. A lot of people scammed. A lot of people put whatever in those applications and defrauded the government. I hope to God that it wasn't Khalil Cook. I hope to God it wasn't Salamandra Robinson, who is Shanquella's mother. Hope to God it wasn't Bernard Robinson, who received 2 $20,833 loans in April of last year. And we hope to God that this is legit on Shanquella as well. Because she received 2 $20,833 in April and in May. Coincidence or not? Now, another thing I noticed was that on Quilla Long's Facebook, on her Facebook, she said that she's a registered nurse. I'm going to bring that up really quick because I have a question about that. See, something don't add up. Something is not adding up. On her Facebook, she said she was a registered nurse. There is no record. No record of her being a registered nurse. So what is really going on? What's really going on? Let me show you. It says it right here, registered nurse at Carolina Hospital Systems. Well, I looked up to Quilla Long in the system and an error came up. This is the North Carolina Board of Nursing. I put it with 2 L's. I put it with 1 L. I'm going to just show you. Here's it with 2 L's. Errors. We were unable to locate any results matching your criteria. Okay. So did I do the 2 L's first? Let me see. I think I did 1 L. Okay, here's the 1 L. Let's search. City, Charlotte, last name Long. Okay, let's search. License verification, error. We were unable to locate any results matching your criteria. So is she really a registered nurse? Because according to my research, it said that she did something with construction and mortgaging, something to do with housing and buildings and construction and mortgaging, nothing to do with being a registered nurse. Because I don't see that. I don't see that. And again, you could do your own research. I already tried it with 2 L's. Let me just try it again. As you can see, it's on the drop down. That means I already tried it. Error, 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 error. So something is just really off. In my opinion, something's really off. Okay. Again, if you're just joining, we are just asking questions. Asking questions. Okay? We not telling you what to believe. I'm not telling you what to believe, but I'm definitely going to bring this to everyone's attention. And you decide for yourself. You decide for yourself. This is crazy. This is crazy. So again, this is why I believe the family, Bernard did not need any money because he, just like Shanquella, and we know she had businesses. However, we don't know the information that was put on to the application. There were certain criteria for you to get a PPP loan, and some people just made shit up so they could get money. That's called defrauding the government. Now, whether these people did it or not, that's not for me to say, but the feds is going to find out. $20,833 in April. Both. He got paid that total. What was that? 41,000. He got paid twice. $20,833 times 2. He got paid $41,666. Is that when he purchased the Mercedes Benz? Allegedly. Is that when he purchased his home? Allegedly. Put a down payment on the house. Clear some credit up with these PPP loans, right? Because he got the same amount that Shanquella got. They both got $41,666 last year. Salamandra got $20,833 May of last year. Khalil, the Cabo 6, he got the same amount. $20,833 in May of last year. You could think it's a coincidence all you want. I don't think it's a coincidence. And we know this fraudster, this scam artist, Gerald Jackson, he had to put something to get this. I don't think he told the truth, in my opinion, at all, because his ass should not have gotten no goddamn PPP loan. This is not making any type of sense. Any type of sense. So, this is where, according to my research, this is where Quilla Long was working with housing and construction and this and that. It was not registered nursing. This is what popped up when I did my research. And this has to do with construction. This has to do with construction. And then I believe I see something that said mortgage. But I mean, she don't need to work anymore. Allegedly, she quit her job. But for damn sure, she ain't no registered nurse. Allegedly, according to my research, no, not a registered nurse. And her name is spelled tequila, like the drink. But I guess this is her nickname. She put 2 L's, but her real name is with 1 L. It's like the drink, tequila. So I already tried it with her correct spelling, tequila, like her name says, according to my research. And then I tried tequila with 2 L's. Her name is not Quilla. That's a nickname. Do your own research. I did mine. So I'm just saying, if these are fraudulent PPP loans, then it's going to be another problem. It's going to be another problem. Same amount. Only difference is Shanquella got 2 paychecks of $20,833, and Bernard Robinson got 2 paychecks of $20,833, and Khalil and Salamandra only got 1 of $20,833 last year. So was this about money? Who paid for the villa? Did they split it? Did they split it down the middle? I mean, the villa was $1,000 to $5,000 per night. Interesting. Yeah, and it says she's from Jamaica. Interesting. So she's Jamaican, allegedly. I'm just confused. I really am. The last post was her posting a GoFundMe. Before that, I think she put a few posts about her death, rest in peace, of course. But this is the stuff the feds will be looking at. How were y'all able to afford all of these things? Well, we know how now. PPP, just like everybody else. PPP. PPP. Hey, you know me. PPP. Hey, you know me. PPP. PPP. Coincidence? I don't think so. And Quilla Long, tequila with one L and two, it doesn't show up in the system at all. So she was the only one who didn't get one. So this is her going ahead and recouping what she feel like she owed by using her sister, in my opinion, and allegedly. They don't need no money, which is why Bernard wanted nothing to do with the GoFundMe. Lord have mercy. This don't make sense. So I know we want to make people into angels, especially when they pass away, but everybody's not perfect at the end of the day. Nobody's perfect. This family isn't perfect. And this is the stuff that the feds and the police look into. Unfortunately, even when you pass away, just like they look into it when you're alive, they look into this stuff when you pass away to get an understanding of your character, to get an understanding of your credibility, to get an understanding of what you were doing with their money. So hopefully it was legit. Again, I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying that this is federal money and they're going to be looking into them too. Just like they looking into the Cabo 6 allegedly, they're going to be looking into the Robinsons too. No one gets a pass when it comes to the feds. They look into every single thing. So I guess everybody just owned their business, right? Everybody met the criteria, right? I guess except Quilla Long or Quilla Long, tequila. So that's just a little weird. And also, I didn't see that she was a registered nurse. She's not in the North Carolina Board of Nursing Registry, not for a CNA, not for a nursing assistant, not for nothing. It doesn't pop up. And again, do your own research. Do your own research. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Yep. So, what are y'all thoughts? What are y'all thoughts? Could this be why they're taking long? Are they looking into the family too? Are they looking into the backgrounds of the family? Right? Are they looking to Gerald Jackson's background? And Quilla Long didn't have one, so she had this. That's why she made it, in my opinion. There's no license, no. Do it with one L again. I can do it with one L. I can do it with two. There is no registered nursing license at all for the North Carolina Board of Nursing. But she says she's a registered nurse. So I don't know. I have no idea. But between Khalil, Salamandra, Bernard, and Shanquella, $124,998 was taken from the federal government. What are your thoughts? I'm not telling you what to believe. This is just information that was brought to my attention. Now, the rest is for you to decide. And I see y'all in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in and for joining, for having an open mind to listen. Okay. Everything is alleged, but this is something that I'm sure the feds will be looking into. They're not just looking into the Cabo 6, they're looking into everyone, everybody. Nobody is excluded in these investigations. No matter how much you want them to just focus on the Cabo 6, they're going to look into everyone. And I just pray that none of these PPP loans were scams. I just hope it was not no scam. That's going to look bad. That's going to be bad. That's going to discredit the family even more. That's going to discredit this whole investigation. And I do feel like sometimes the FBI is biased if you have defrauded the government or you have a criminal background. They're not going to really take it as serious, in my opinion, as someone who contributed good things to the society. So, with that being said, thank y'all for watching. And I will see you on the next video. I'll be looking in the chat too to see what trolls I did not block. You're not welcome here. Watch something else that you like. Get the hell off of my channel. Because we're going to talk about whatever I want to talk about on this channel. So, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all on the next video. Peace.